Hey guys, we're back. Detour podcast. We're live. I had a bit of a rest day yesterday, and also I didn't have any content, so that's why we didn't do a show. We would have gone live, but yeah, it's an absolute cluster before the starts. We caught up with Christian Prudhomme, your old mate Iffy, the boss of the tour, but his whole interview was in French, so he doesn't do interviews in English. So my French is not great.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I mean his English is pretty good, but I
He
think
speaks very good English. Yeah.
yeah, I think obviously it's a Tour de France, so if you want to run it, you got to get it translated. And I think I tried to slip in a question about, next year's a big edition. It's the 10th anniversary from the Green Edge bus crashing into the finish line. Have you got anything special planned for that? And then I could hear in my broken French, he was talking about Michael Matthews and Simon Gerrans and Aussie riders and all that. I don't think, because I didn't mention the bus in my question, I said crash through the finish line. So I think it was like a whole thing about Australian riders. But anyway, I should get it translated. I'll find a way to get it automated and run that. But emotional day, Iffy, for Hugo Houle. Fantastic tour for Israel because that's their second stage win. It's when Clarkey won, it was their first, but it was emotional because he lost his brother in 2012 to a drink driver, and he dedicated the win to him. And yeah, fantastic scenes. You love seeing stories like that at the tour.
Yeah, he's seems an interesting cat. He's from Quebec, so sort of a French-speaking Canadian, and only the second ever Canadian win, which is a surprise. But a lovely story, and Canadian third as well with his teammate, Woodsy third. Interesting, and the American was close. He might have even won it actually. What's his name? Things not working, but with a funny name, I'll tell you now. Matteo Jorgensen. Yeah. Right.
Yeah. He had that crash just near the finale.
Yeah. He's been going really well over the last 4 or 5 days, or the whole tour, really. Obviously a very talented young man. Because Movistar are desperate. I mean, Movistar, they've won absolutely nothing in this bike race.
Yeah, and it's not like that either.
Well, they're probably looking the worst of the relegation big teams at the moment. So
what's the update with the points? How's it affected, say, for example, with Bike Exchange?
Bike Exchange actually looking very good, JK, and they've set. They're not so worried. Talking with Matty and with Jerry, and they're setting a program for the last part of the season, which works for them. They're quite confident. They're fine, but Israel, Lotto, and Movistar are fighting for those last 2 spots. 2 of them are going to miss out, I would say. But amazing stage, actually, a really interesting stage. Hard for the very fast start, the break finally got. And poor Michael Matthews, he just, when he went to chase it gone out to a minute, and there was such a strong break at that stage with Van Aert in there as well, the motorbike, and tried to bridge it, but he just couldn't get there. If he had got there, he could have won the stage, I reckon. So anyway.
Free Ranger's got a comment. He says, is Wout Van Aert riding for Vingegaard or himself?
Oh, no, he's riding for Vingegaard, and there's no worries about that. They had some sort of plan. So he got up there. He could have stayed up there and won the stage, but he dropped straight back because he knew he was needed back with Vingegaard. And I can tell you now, I would be almost backing Pogacar to win this bike race the way it's looking these next 2 days, except for the fact that Vingegaard has got Wout Van Aert. It's like, even though he's lost half his team, like Vingegaard, it's like with Wout Van Aert, it's like having a motorbike next to you. It's staggering.
But even when, we knew Pogacar was going to try throughout the whole stage, I think he had like 4 or 5 attacks, and even on the descent there, I'm going to ask him this morning, is this purely the mental battle as well? Like these constant attacks, not allowing them to feel settled, because he knows that, it's unlikely he's going to
He knew he wasn't
Drop
going to get
him.
anywhere yesterday. He knew that.
Yeah,
But it's all about today and tomorrow, mate. Today, and
yeah,
today, tomorrow.
yeah,
And that's what it's about. So these are seriously big days.
yeah.
And, I just got a message from my old mate Sammy Edmund, the original Detour warrior, saying, "Know where today is?" Because tomorrow we went up
Oh,
we climbed that stage together when I was on Godzilla.
oh, that's right.
Yeah.
The e-bike. And speaking of
E-bike.
e-bikes, if you want to get an e-bike, you know where to go. Bikeexchange.com.au. Big sale. All right. Well, I've got heaps of interviews to show you guys. We also caught up with the POG again, asking about Alan Piper. That's coming up in the second part. But here's the first part of the interviews before the start of stage 16.
Benjamin Thomas, congratulations. We have a vote in Australia for SBS Sport for Ride of the Day, and you win a kangaroo from Australia, mate.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah. Oh, thank you. Thank
Yeah.
you. Thank you.
How are you feeling?
Tired but good. Happy. I'm still close to my hometown, so I'm really happy, and it's a good stage for us, for me. We will try to go in the breakaway, create movement, and help Simon Geschke to keep his polka jersey.
How were you feeling after the finish of stage 15? It was so close.
Yeah, it was so close. Just after the line, I was just so tired and exhausted. I didn't realize what happened. I just give my best until 500 meters, and when I get caught, it was like everything black out. I realized in the evening and yesterday what happened. After it, I just keep great memories. It was incredible riding like this with so many supporters on the road, and it's one of my greatest memory in my career at the moment.
Well, you have a lot of supporters in Australia as well, because they voted, and you've got a very special kangaroo.
Thank you. I hope that we will be in the World Championship at the end of the year, maybe.
Yeah.
So it will be my first time in Australia.
We look forward to seeing you then.
Thank you.
Cheers,
Thank
mate.
you very much.
Bye. Minister for French and Australian Culture, how was your rest day, mate? Another 20k run?
No, I actually did that. I paid back the debt for the 20k run. A bit sore in the hip I was over the last one, and between the heat and I had a physio, I had a bit of an easy day, so I got booked in with him, got my hip looked at, and just had a really easy day, actually.
Now, how's the mood going in the Bahrain team?
The batteries are starting to run a bit low, we did a good job when Jack left. Unfortunately, Jack's in a bit of a bad way. He might not be able to come back this season, but that's another story. The boys changed chips. Every day we've marked for it, we've been in the break. Today's another one. And so anyway, we've been trying to get in the break, but I was trying to remind the guys, it's not enough just to get in the break. We've got to actually try to pull off the win. And so that's the thing. For our team, it's the next 3 days are killers. But unfortunately for us, after we get out of the Pyrenees, our chances are gone for a stage win.
Now, we're in a beautiful city, Carcassonne. You're a man that knows his history. What can you tell us about this area?
It's funny. I know people that know things about history, Obviously, if anyone's driven down the auto route, you can see the castle from Carcassonne. Beautiful city. I didn't get out to see it yesterday, but maybe one of the things that people don't know, Kevin Costner played in the Robin Hood movie here, and it was filmed around Carcassonne, The Prince of Thieves.
Oh, beautiful, mate. Well, all the best today. Hopefully you get in the break and as you said, make it count.
That's it. We'll be trying.
Good on you, mate. The report is there was good air conditioning in the hotel for the rest day. How was your rest day?
Yeah, there wasn't much rest, let's say. It was pretty busy, but I loved every second of it. Got to enjoy a little bit the win the other day. Talked to a lot of the Aussie media, which was nice. Got to catch up with a lot of SBS media and stuff, so it was great. I mean, looking back at the week we just had, it's been beautiful. So hopefully, this week we can continue that success, and hopefully the rest day will help me to recover a bit for this week.
I was going to say, for the viewers at home, what is it like? You win a stage of the Tour de France, you're flat out, you don't get a chance to check all the messages, but on the rest day, is it a lot of going through, replying to people, all the sort of admin side of things?
Yeah, well, if you want me to go through my rest day, it was pretty busy. I woke up I actually had a good sleep in, because the night after I did win the stage, I had like 3 hours sleep, which wasn't great for the day after, but I got through. I woke up around 9:30, and then straight to a doping control test, then straight from there to breakfast, straight from breakfast to training. straight from training to lunch, straight from lunch to media, which was about 3 hours, and then straight from there to massage, then treatment. And I think I had about 1 hour in my bed before I went directly to dinner. So that was my day.
And what about today's stage? There's a couple of Cat 1s towards the final there, but you're climbing so well, and if the line's up for the breakaway, are you confident having a go today?
I mean, yeah, if I'm honest, today might be a little bit out of my reach, but I'm definitely going to try. I mean, this is definitely the last stage for me. We have 2 mountain days after this where it's definitely not possible. And then we got a flat sprint with Dylan, a TT, and then Paris, which is again for Dylan. So it's probably my last chance to have a good shot at it. If I can get through the climbs or not, we don't know yet, but I have to try and throw it all out there and see what happens.
It must give you confidence knowing that your form is at the top echelon in this peloton.
Definitely. The way I was able to climb the last climb the other day and through the stage to get through quite okay, I mean, it definitely gave me a lot of confidence. Being in that move with that type of rider, with the 23-man breakaway that I was in, it was a very high-profile group of riders, and I think for me to prevail in a situation like that, it definitely gives me massive confidence. And today's another opportunity, so I'll try and take it.
And after your stage win, I'm sure Matty Hayman will be in your ear telling you when to go.
Yeah, definitely. We haven't stopped talking about that since, and we've been actually trying to find a photo. If anyone can help us, we've been trying to find a photo of me and Matty when I first joined cycling and he came to Canberra to ride with us. If anyone has this photo of this period of mine and Matty's life, they could send it over, would be great. We're trying to find it, but I asked my old coach, Glenn Doney, if he had the photo, because he was our coach at the time. We did a lot of training camps together that year, so maybe someone has a photo somewhere. It would be great to track it down.
Well, it's a theme of the tour, because there's that great one with Nick Schultz and Whitey, so we might as well keep it rolling.
Yeah, that one was a massive hit for the fans and for the crowd. So, I mean, if we can find that photo of me and Matty, it would be great.
Well, good luck today, Bling. As we said, your form is great, so all the best.
Thank you very much. Thanks, guys.
Matthew White, how was your well-deserved rest day?
It was good. It was good, mate. We were in the same hotel as we were last year, and it was a nice, relaxing day. No drives or anything. We were 4K from the start, 4K from the finish, so it was a nice day. Got a good run in and reset for what we got a pretty heavy 3-day block first coming up.
Now, today's stage, you must be excited given that you got one of the best climbers in the race, Michael Matthews.
Well, today's a day that a lot of teams want to be in the breakaway, because if you look at the next 3-day block, today's a day that multiple guys could win from, whereas the 2 days after that, it's going to be pretty selective for your climbers. So there's a lot of teams who will be desperate to make the breakaway today, and we want to be in there as well. Give our climbers a chance at another stage win.
And what about the conditions today, Whitey? It's not as hot, but it is muggy, and they're expecting crosswinds, I think. Or
yeah, no, it's really windy, and this part of France, it's very open and exposed, and we're on pretty narrow roads as well today. So it's going to be a pretty aggressive start, and it won't settle down until a lot of teams are content with who they've got in the breakaway. So we have to pay attention in the first phase of the race there, and then once the break settles, hopefully we've got someone in the break contesting it for the win. Otherwise, we'll be taking it as easy as possible for days to come.
And how's Nick Schultz recovered from his big effort almost a week ago?
Yeah, good, mate. I think the other day, the last big effort he made was getting Dylan Groenewegen back to the bunch 48 hours ago. So I think that the heat has hurt everybody. That was pretty extreme conditions 48 hours ago, 40 degrees. Now, we get those sort of temperatures in Australia at Tour Down Under, but the difference is it's a 6-day race. And the stages are short. This is 195 kilometres, and we're the second week in. So there's a lot of tired boys in the bunch. And once that elastic brand breaks today, I think looking at the situation with the two leaders of the race, I think they'll both be pretty content for a break to go, because they're depleted as well due to different reasons.
Oh, good luck today, Whitey.
No, cheers, mate.
Sports Director Matt White there. I did an interview with Nick Schultz, but the audio didn't work, iffy. So technical glitches at the tour, and then, yeah, it's one of those things.
It happens to the best of us, mate. It's even happened to me.
Really?
Now, there was something that popped out just quickly in one of your interviews just then with the sheriff.
Yes, so we're having other audio glitches where sometimes I'll be talking and all of a sudden it'll go...
No, not that. I saw that. Not that. It's what he did say, not what he didn't say.
Oh.
What he did say when he talked about Jack, he said he mightn't be right for the rest of the season.
Oh, yes. That you're right. When he did say that, I was like, "Ooh, that's a."
Ooh, well,
Might have to read it. Oh, geez, I just almost lost me light. Yes, so I'll get an injury update on what's happening there because from an Australian perspective, they want to know if Jack's going to be right for the Vuelta, given that he ran third last year. So
grab someone at Bahrain, whether the sheriff again or someone else, to give us an update when you get to start today, mate.
Well, a good journo would have picked up on that and asked him a follow-up question, but I was thinking more of cultural stuff around Carcassonne. So,
well, there's the Carcassonne's that wonderful story about the
pig.
The pig.
I asked him about that before. I said, "Do you know about the pig?" He goes, "What pig?" I said, "Well, you don't know about the pig."
Yeah.
So, anyway, we're going to take a quick drinks break. When we come back, we've got heaps more interviews. Caught up with Andy Schleck again, who gives fascinating insights on the GC battle and the POG. We asked him about Alan Piper, so stay tuned.
Look at this bike. You think it's just a bike, right? But it's not. It's a bike. 374 people are looking at. This guy, this girl, them, all looking at it. People from here, there, and wherever this is. People that are looking for a bike. Or just a piece of it. Amateurs, semi-amateurs, and pro-amateurs. This guy wants this bike, but with this crank and these bars. This could be the perfect match. But not this one. This girl has a bike to sell, and thousands of people might purchase it. Eyes on Bikes help grow small businesses. His, hers, yours, and the latest data and insights help those businesses keep moving. We are the world's #1 bike marketplace, with over 500,000 products and 900 brands, where buyers and sellers are brought together in a place where a bike is never just a bike. Bike Exchange, where the world buys, sells, learns, and rides.
Thanks again to Bike Exchange. Get along to bikeexchange.com.au for all your bike needs, road bike, mountain bike, bike accessories, and they have a sale, Johnny, on e-bikes.
They've got an amazing sale on e-bike. They got one up there. It was only like about $400, and it was
$400.
I couldn't believe all the facilities it had. So, yep.
Get along.
Definitely worth a look. Get along. Yeah,
yep.
Little doggy, get along. But no matter where you are in the world, jump on bikeexchange.com and you will get the best deals on offer.
All right, well, here's the second part of the interviews before the start of stage 16.
Jasper Philipsen, how was your rest day given you won your first Tour de France stage?
Really good. The rest day came at the right moment.
Big 3 days ahead. Is it just pure survival, finding the Gruppetto and then stage 19?
I think that's the biggest goal, and then on Friday I see another opportunity, and of course on Sunday as well.
And how have you found the heat in the race so far and managing the weather conditions?
The heat is really tough, but I think we can do the maximums to stay as cool as possible.
Well, good luck. The next 3 days and then stage 19, it's a good one for you.
Thank you.
Caleb Ewan, how was your rest day?
Yeah, it was nice actually. I needed it, so it was good.
Does it make it harder with the bubble situation where you're pretty much just locked in your hotel, yeah?
Well, I mean, we get to go out riding, but other than that, yeah. But I mean, most of the time you stay in your hotel and rest as much as possible anyway, so it's all good.
And sleep is a big key. How many hours did you clock up?
Well, I actually got drug tested in the morning, so they woke me up.
Oh, no.
I know. The 1 day off, but anyway, it's part of it. But I don't know, probably got like 8 or 9 hours.
Oh, that's solid.
Yeah.
Are you a rider that likes to go for a spin on the rest day to make sure that you don't get sort of blocked up on the next stage?
Yeah, I mean, usually I do, but to be honest, I haven't found like the key to being good after the rest day because I always feel pretty bad. Which isn't ideal because I think today we're going to have crosswinds straight up and then straight into a climb. So, yeah, not looking forward to the start today.
And it's obviously a big 3-day block. Is it just purely in survival mode, Gruppetto, just stay focused day by day?
Yeah, I mean, there's points in the stage that you obviously want to get to, like I mean, ideally, I would get over the first few little climbs at the start, and then I think we have like quite a long flat section before the big climbs start. And if you get to the big climbs in the bunch, then you should be all right. But yeah, sometimes I haven't been able to get to the big climbs in the bunch, so it's been pretty hard. But I think, I hope today the legs are all right and I can get there.
And I suppose one big bonus as well is you still got 8 riders. You still got a full support.
Yeah, I mean, it's been great to have the full team still here, and hopefully get through this 3-day block, and then we have 2 sprints coming up. So it'll be about getting there as fresh as possible.
Well, all the best, mate.
Cheers.
Andy Schleck, the GC oracle of this race. Big 3 days ahead. What are you expecting, particularly from Pogacar?
I expect him to attack one of these days. Today could be a chance for him in the final climb with the fast downhill. He's good in the downhill. But he's running out of time. To be really honest and fair, I do think it's going to be difficult if you want to claim the yellow jersey back. He's going to try it. He tries in the beginning, but he needs to, race smart and use basically go the right moment.
Obviously, Jumbo Visma had a lot of bad luck on stage 15. How big is the loss of like Roglic and Kreiswijk?
Yeah, I don't really understand Roglic. I mean, injuries, yes, but I think if they would have known before the stage that Kreuzweig goes out, I think Roglic would have stayed in the Tour. Now he lost two of the most important helpers. But you have Van Aert, which is, replace 6 other guys with his quality. But it's fairly reduced the team, and I do think it might be a possibility for other teams to attack them. We have Ineos is complete. What are they going to do? Are they going to go in for the third place for Paris? I don't think so. I think we will see a move from them, and then it might be Pogacar the winner out of a situation which is played by Ineos.
And just finally, does it cause a lot of stress when you have the yellow jersey, like little niggly crashes and things like that? Do you feel pressure mounting on Jumbo?
I mean, you crash. This is a tour. Huh? It's cycling. You crash. I mean, there's no tour where I was not down at least once. But most of the time you get up and there's no problem. When you're in the yellow jersey, you're on the TV. Huh? And then the yellow jersey crash is different than when you have no yellow jersey. But the stress is more, after the stage, the podium ceremony, anti-doping controls. It takes time. So if you get the jersey early, in the end of the tour, it's 1 hour every day. It's 21 hours. It's 1 day more where you spend, with press and ceremonies, and that is, of course, stressful and it uses you.
Oh well, big couple of days ahead, mate.
I'm looking forward for the Pyrenees. Now today, I think that most of the riders they just try to stay on the bike and then survive, but a very hard tour so far.
Today it's shaping up to be a heavyweight title fight at the moment. Big 3 days ahead. You're going to throw a few more punches on the Cat Ones today?
Yeah, we tried to throw some punches, and I hope for good legs on the climbs, and I hope for to get some time back, and I will try my best.
There's an Australian connection to your success at the Tour, of course, with Alan Piper. He was a big influence in 2020. Do you miss him in the team car?
Oh yeah, a lot. He was one of the best DS I ever had, probably the best, and I really miss him. He was in 2020. He was so good with the tactical plans and everything in the bus and with the programs and all, and it was just perfect tour back then.
Has he been sending you messages this year to say, hey, today, conserve your energy, mate?
Yeah, he sends me some text as much as he can, and I'm really happy to read his messages, and it gives me boost, motivation, and I hope I can try to fight.
Good luck, mate.
Yeah, great words there from the Pog about Alan Piper, because he is missed. Like, as we've talked about on the show, how Alan would have raced the tour. He probably would have reined him in a little bit more, but, is what it is.
As much as he could. He's a very hard man to rein in. Even that year you're talking about, 2020, he couldn't rein him in completely. But anyway, he's a racer. But and I'm looking forward to today and tomorrow, or today for today. But look, interesting what Andy had to say about Roglic too, because when you first brought it up, I didn't know the extent of his injuries, and I just said, well, look, it's hard. You can't imagine Roglic pulling out just because he's not feeling 100%. But the more I've read since then, it seems to be that they made a decision. He wasn't 100%. Look, let's pull him out and get him right for the Vuelta. Freaking hell, he's already won the Vuelta. You're trying to win the Tour de France.
That's right.
Now, because all I said was it must be worse than that. But it doesn't seem that it was. So if that's the case, and I know they didn't know that Kruijswijk was going to fall and break his collarbone, but
stupid.
You've got to get this across the line. And the fact that they got Wout van Aert is the only thing that it's going to save them, I think, because Roglic would have been very, very, amazingly helpful. We know how good he is, and even a damaged Roglic is still a big.
And even mentally, like looking around the team bus before the start, you want to see teammates. You want to feel that you've got support. When it starts to thin out, then you start going, okay, well, we're isolated here, so.
Yeah,
but
it could be a big mistake. It could be a big mistake. And by the sounds of it, it wasn't just Roglic saying, "Oh, look, pull out." It sounds like it was Jumbo looked at it and thought, "You know what? You're damaged. Let's get you right, and you can win the Vuelta." Because with a bit of an injury and going to the finish of the Tour, he probably wouldn't have been able to get well enough to win the Vuelta. So, yeah. Anyway.
Carolyn Harbeck says, John, do you think Wout van Aert could ever win the Tour? Or is his size stopping him from achieving it?
You know what? He's the one bike rider I could honestly say I wouldn't completely say no, because bike riders, he would have to he'd have to give up part of what he does so well to lose a lot of weight and get down. It can be done. He has got the engine.
Get the power to weight ratio right.
There's no doubt that his engine and all his abilities, he could win the Tour de France, but he's not a youngster anymore, and it would need a full year, and he's not going to do that. He's not going to give up, because I think he could just be the best bike rider I've ever seen. And so it's an amazing. So he might never win the Tour, but he can win every bloody thing else.
Well, look at Bradley Wiggins, what Sutto and that did with his body shape. And remember when he started to go, right, you're going to go for GC? And then he did exactly that, like shredded himself down, and then got the power to weight ratio to a point where they did all the tests and they go, this is off the charts. He's going to win the Tour. So,
and I have no doubt that Wout van Aert could do that, but I don't believe he will.
And Wiggins and Wout are pretty similar size, I reckon.
Oh, no, I don't think Bradley was quite as big as Wout.
Tall-wise?
No, not height. I'm talking
just
about his
bulk.
size. He's just a bit bigger guy.
When he was on the track, I reckon he was.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Interesting.
Wheel Wizard, he's stirring the pot. Bike Exchange may be positive with the points, but privately they are worried. Astana is the one to really worry now. They have more fines and prize money in this Tour.
Yes, yeah, they have. But Movistar's not far behind. I can tell you, I've been talking with the guys. It's not what they're just saying publicly. They're not. They are confident. They're okay. They've moved 300 clear of the other ones. Yeah.
Free Ranger says Caleb can't catch a trick lately. Sprinters thrive on confidence. What should he do to turn things around? From Free Ranger.
Win a stage. Look, you know what? Caleb is an amazing young man. He's just got to get through these monster 2 days, and he will. I believe he will. And I wouldn't count him out on stage 19 and 21. He'll be in the mix.
Yeah, for sure. Definitely. All right. Well, let's have a look at the profile. Iffy, this is stage 17, is it? No, what's that one? That must be from another year.
You've never done it again, have you?
I think I've done it again. Hang on. I think there's a couple of HCs today, isn't there?
Yes, it's a monster day.
Yeah, I've done it again.
So that was right. You had it up there. Saint Gaudens to Périgueux. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, that's it.
No, that's right.
Yeah.
Breathe a sigh of relief. We've got Cat 1, Cat 2, and 2 Cat 1s to finish the stage.
The hate season tomorrow.
Yep.
Yeah.
What are you expecting today?
Yes, I'm expecting him. Oh, so from today or for today? Yes.
What are you expecting from today?
Who's on first?
That's
I'm
it.
expecting today Pogačar to attack. Look, he attacked yesterday. I can tell you he'll start attacking today, and he's going to attack all bloody day long. This is going to be a monster day. I can't see a break. Look, a break will go early, but I don't think they'll get enough to be able to stay away. This is a monster of a day. The Aspen, the Hoqueta and Sican, Saint Larry Solan, famous one for our own Phil Anderson, and the Col du Laurent Azé. So, and then up Lauderville to finish it. So, yeah, it's there's no rest. Once you get, just before halfway, it's just on.
Will Wizard says, well, won't lose weight because he makes a fortune from cyclocross. So there you go.
Yeah, true. And plus, he wants to win, the more classics. Paris-Roubaix, he can win Tour of Flanders, he can win them all.
All right. Well, that's another big episode of The Detour. Thanks for all your support. YouTube.com/The Detour podcast. We'll be back again 4 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time. Definitely tomorrow. Who's your tip for the stage, Iffy?
That's an interesting one, isn't it? I think it'll be one of the good climbers that are just dropped a bit further back now. Someone like, haven't had a French winner, so David Gadou.
Well, Bardet lost a bit of time. He was the big loser.
Yeah, he looked, and he didn't
look
right.
right.
He didn't recover from that. No, he doesn't look too good. Gadou, I believe. I'll tell you who looked really good yesterday was our little Aussie mate, Michael Storer. He looked very strong. He did a lot of power work for his teammate. He ran second, and finished just behind them. So give him a chance if he can get up the road.
Carolyn Hartwick, Quintana.
Yeah, good ride yesterday, but Quintana's too close on GC, so they're not going to let him go, I don't think. Like he's on fourth in the bike race now. But, I'll give Michael Storer and Gadou are my two picks.
I did ask Christian Prudhomme when Pogačar cracked on that climb and lost time, surely you were thinking, oh, this is so good for the TV coverage. And he just laughed and gave me a response in French. But on the flip side, could you imagine if the Pog, even if he takes 15 seconds or something on this stage, knowing that we've got a couple of monsters tomorrow, like this is the stage 18 profile. You've got the HC of the Col du Bisque in the middle, you've got the Cat 1, and then finishing on the Hautacam. If there is just any sign of a split and he pulls some time, oh, mate, the media are just going to lose their minds because that will be one of the biggest build-ups to a stage we've seen in a long time at the Tour.
Yep.
So it's going to be a fascinating battle.
If he cracks him, he'll crack him tomorrow. And I don't think he'll get any time today. But if he cracks him a fraction, if he gets 50, he'll take minutes.
Yeah, well, who knows? If there's any gap today, they're just going to be in a frenzy. So, all right. Well, stay tuned. We're going to try and wind the Pog up before the start today. So, stay tuned tomorrow and we'll have all the interviews from pre-start again. Thanks, Iffy. See you then. Bye.